Bruce Lee, Chinese. Lee Xiao Long. Jyutping. Lei5 Siu2 Lung4, born Lee Jun-fan Chinese. Lee Jun-fan. Jyutping. Lei5 Zan3 Faan4. November 27, 1940 to July 20, 1973. Was a Hong Kong and American martial artist, martial arts instructor, actor, director, screenwriter, producer, and philosopher. Lee is considered by critics, media, and other martial artists to be the most influential martial artist of all time and a pop culture icon of the 20th century, who bridged the gap between East and West. He is credited with promoting Hong Kong action cinema and helping to change the way Asians were presented in American films. He was born in San Francisco in 1940 while his parents were visiting the city for his father's concert tour abroad. The family returned to Hong Kong a few months later. He was introduced to the Hong Kong film industry as a child actor by his father. However, these were not martial art films. In 1959, Lee, having U.S. citizenship due to his birth, was able to move to Seattle. In 1961, he enrolled in the University of Washington. It was during this time in the United States that he began considering making money by teaching martial arts even though he aspired an acting career. He opened his first martial arts school operated out of home in Seattle. He subsequently divested himself and moved to Los Angeles to teach, where his students included Chuck Norris, Sharon Tate, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In the 1970s, his Hong Kong and Hollywood-produced films elevated the Hong Kong martial arts films to a new level of popularity and acclaim, sparking a surge of Western interest in Chinese martial arts. He is noted for his roles in 5 feature-length Hong Kong martial arts films in the early 1970s, Lo Wei's The Big Boss, 1971, and Fist of Fury, 1972, Golden Harvest's Way of the Dragon, 1972, directed and written by Lee, and Golden Harvest and Warner Brothers Enter the Dragon, 1973, and The Game of Death, 1978, both directed by Robert Clouse. Having initially learnt Wing Chun, Tai Chi, boxing, and street fighting, he combined them with other influences from various sources into the spirit of his personal martial arts philosophy, which he dubbed Jeet Kune Do, the way of the intercepting fist. Lee died on July 20, 1973, at the age of 32. Time named Lee one of the 100 most important people of the 20th century. Bruce Lee's father Lee Hoi-chuen was a famous Cantonese opera singer based in British Hong Kong. In December 1939, his parents went to Chinatown, San Francisco in California for an international opera tour. He was born there on November 27, 1940, making him a dual Hong Kong and United States citizen by birth. Soon after, the Lee family led an unexpected 4-year hard life as Japan, in the midst of World War II, launched a surprise attack of Hong Kong in December 1941 and ruled for 4 years. Bruce's father, Lee Hoi-chuen, was Cantonese, and his mother, Grace Ho, was of Eurasian ancestry. Lee's maternal grandfather was Cantonese and his maternal grandmother was English. Lee's father Lee Hoi-chuen was a famous Cantonese opera star. As a result, the junior Lee was introduced to the world of cinema at a very young age and appeared in several films as a child. Lee had his first role as a baby who was carried onto the stage in the film Golden Gate Girl. He took his Chinese stage name as Lee Xiao Long, lit. As a 9-year-old, he would co-star with his father in The Kid in 1950, which was based on a comic book character and was his first leading role. By the time he was 18, he had appeared in 20 films. After attending Tak Sun School, Dai Xin Shui Shao, several blocks from his home at 218 Nathan Road, Kowloon, Lee entered the primary school division of the Catholic La Salle College at the age of 12.